Hey guys, we had an exciting day today. We're actually going to start our seeds for 2021. Can't wait to get started, get out to the farm, seed some of our celeries, what we're starting today for the most part. More stuff to go next week, everything else. Get them in our germination chamber, and let's get things started for the 2021 season. Just looking over our crop schedule here right now, just to make sure that I'm planning everything that we've planned out. We've got our 6 sessions for every week, things we need to start so that everything's ready for in the field. Once I get back from the farm, we'll take a look at some of the seeds that we've got for our first year market farm. We could have too much of something, not enough of another. Who knows, but we'll go over it with you and see what we purchased for our first year market farm. So here we are out of the greenhouse, and I've got some trays set up here. Brought my celery seed package that we got from Johnny's. Just going to fill these trays up, give them a quick water, seed them, cover them. The same old typical deal. Because this soil was really dry, it's actually left over from the garden that we did last year. I just wanted to give it a good soak, let that water drain through, just so that the seedlings aren't struggling for any moisture. Okay, now it's all drained through, and we can just go ahead and start seeding. Now I'm putting in 2 seeds per cell on these. It says anywhere from 2 to 6. So the amount of trays that I want to do, I've got 1,000 seeds. So I can only do about 2.3 per cell. Okay, give it a quick water and throw it in the germination chamber. And before I gave them that final water, I also wrote down with a grease marker on there so it will wash off what it is and when it was seeded, so that way I can track it from there. Okay, we'll do a little cleanup. Packed up. That's it for today for seeding. Not a whole lot, and we'll head back to the house and we'll take a look at those seeds. Well, we're back from the farm from seeding our celery here. As you can see, we bought a lot of seed. I'm sure there's stuff that we have way too much of. There's quite possibly some stuff that we don't have enough of. All depends on our market and how things took off. This past year, my wife and I, as well as the kids once in a while, we did tour some farmers markets just to see what was out there, what people are selling, what the prices are. It's good to do any market research that you can ahead of time, obviously. So a lot of this is similar to things that were being sold at other farmers markets, as well as some other things that we want to try. There's also a few things in here after talking to some farmers market managers, things that they wish they saw at their market that they didn't currently have, and now hopefully we can provide that as long as it grows. Now the bulk of what we purchased this year is from Johnny Selected Seeds down in the US. So there was some shipping and some duty charges for some of this, especially on the bulk orders. The smaller orders I didn't see any duty on. I don't know if it was a fluke or if it was included, or just because of the size of it, it wasn't bad. Our first couple of orders were right around $1,000 US. Because you need to keep it under 1,000, because any more than 1,000, then there's additional just stuff to go through, I guess. So we also bought from Veseys Seeds, if I'm saying that right. They're from the East Coast in Canada here. I couldn't find any Lunchbox peppers, and I really wanted to do that. So I ended up buying them through Etsy. Red Hot Seeds, they were just a small supplier here in Northern Ontario. After which Johnny's did have the Lunchbox pepper mix, and I bought additional because I realized I didn't actually have enough for what I was trying to do. So we bought there, and we also bought from Mumm Sprouting Seeds here in Canada because the kids wanted to do some microgreens, so we do have a rack set up, so we've got some seeds to start that as well. I don't know where to start. We've got so much to go through, so I can get rid of a lot of this real quick because it does look like more than it is. A lot of this is extra. Like all of these here are Salanova mix. We bought 5,000 seeds of the Salanova Foundation collection and 5,000 seeds of the Salanova Premier collection. We thought we'd try both, do it in salad mix as well as head lettuce, and basically see what our market wants and go from there. We can switch to one or the other, or maybe even try an entirely different lettuce altogether, but I think this should be good. It seems to be quite popular across the field from the research that I've done. So I may as well start with the ones that we got the least from, which would be Mumm's, and then Veseys, and then work our way to Johnny's, which is the bulk of what we have here. So from Mumm's, like I said, these were just for microgreens. So we're just gonna try it, see if we like it, see if our market likes it. We didn't see a lot of microgreens at the farmers markets that we did tour. Doesn't mean that they don't sell, just might mean that nobody's supplying that to the market at this point, and it could be a very lucrative thing to proceed with. We've got some speckled peas, daikon radish, obviously black oil sunflower, spicy microgreen blend, just a mix, some red cabbage, some broccoli, and some purple kohlrabi. So we thought we'd try all of those, see which we like. Obviously this is not a huge amount of seed by any means, not as far as it goes for microgreens. So, but we've got enough to try a little bit of each and see what we like, see what our customers like, and then we can buy more seeds from there. Now we had to look elsewhere other than Johnny's because there was some seed shortages, as well as just some stuff that we couldn't get through them that we did want to grow. Either it was back ordered or just not available, or we couldn't ship it to Canada from them. One of those was the Montauk sweet corn seed. We couldn't ship it for whatever reason from the States up into Canada. I'm not sure why, I didn't look into it. Veseys had it, so we got what we wanted through them. A lot of the sweet corn, I'm not sure how much we'll sell at the market. We'll sell some, but a lot of that will be for our personal use. Now we were also able to get some Red Rover radish, as well as our French breakfast radish. That's something that I really wanted to supply to our farmers markets. So we got half a kilogram of, so a little over a pound of French breakfast radish that we can take, as well as 10,000 seeds of the Red Rover radish as well. We'll see how that goes, how it sells. We also were able to get some watermelon radish, white on the outside, red on the inside. So we've got those. I was able to get some early cauliflower that I wasn't able to get at the time from Johnny's. I do think it was it's available as well. It's Minuteman cauliflower, and some golden cherry tomatoes. There was a bit of a back order on some from Johnny's, so I needed to make sure that I had some cherry tomatoes, and so we got that through Veseys as well. Now onto the Johnny's stuff. I do have it semi-organized into different packages, just kind of wrapped up with elastics as to what goes with what. But we'll go through this. I'll try to be as quick as possible. I know it's not that exciting necessarily, but I thought I would share what we've got. To start off, I've got our cabbages. So I've got a Minhui F1. It's a hybrid Chinese cabbage. I've got a red cabbage. It's the Omera F1. Indigo Radicchio. I've got Foreo F1 green cabbage. It's a hybrid as well. So I've got the bulk of the Foreo green cabbage, some red cabbage, some Chinese cabbage, which it would be like a Napa cabbage, as well as some Radicchio in there. Here is our Lunchbox pepper seeds. So I got 3 packs of those. There's 250 seeds in each, so I've got 750 seeds for the Lunchbox pepper mix, which is your small red, orange, and yellow peppers. Just some gourmet F1 bell peppers. Here we've got some snow crown cauliflower, guardsman bunching onions, which I while I was doing my crop planning, I realized I didn't order enough of these for succession. I must have been tired when we did it, and my math was off. I did enough for maybe half a bed to a bed, and as our beds are 30 by 50, and actually we may switch to 100-foot beds. So I didn't have enough, so I actually had to order some more, and Johnny's was quick and got that right out to me, so we're still good to go. Got some hybrid kohlrabi, just some green kohlrabi, as well as some Quick Star. I believe that's the purple kohlrabi. I could have those mixed up, but I believe that's what it is. Our tango celery, which you just saw me start some of that. I wanted to try a few different salad mixes for our market, so I've got the All-Star lettuce mix from Johnny's. Gets great reviews, so I wanted to try that out. I also got their calibration mix. Actually, Casey and Tori from Honey Tree Farm, they seem to have success with it. Their market likes it. Doesn't mean ours will, but I thought I would just try it out and be able to offer our markets potentially something that they don't currently have. Next, we've got some of our tomatoes. So we got some Big Dina, some slicing tomatoes for in the greenhouse or the cat tunnels that we'll be setting up. I also got some Tyrian Roma tomatoes. We'll put those out in the field, but great for sauce tomatoes and whatnot. And I also got some Sakura F1 from Johnny's, their greenhouse cherry or grape tomato as well. So we'll have a wide variety. We didn't go crazy with heirloom tomatoes or anything like that. This year we just wanted to focus on a few basics, not go too wide on certain crops, although I did get a lot of pepper seeds, and see what sells and then narrow down and focus from there. Some of our smaller stuff, so we've got some Genovese basil, we've got some Teddy dill, we've got some Giant of Italy parsley, pearly chives, as well as some Santo cilantro, just to offer up some more smaller greens to our customers as well. We got two different types of broccoli to try. We got some Gypsy F1 as well as some Emerald Crown F1 as well. We'll try both of those. They do, I believe, without looking at the seed catalog right now, they have just some different windows as to when they're ready. One's a little earlier, one's a little later. So then hopefully for the majority of the season we can still offer it. Once it starts, we can offer it for a longer period of time. Now we also got some carrots. I right now just chose some Napoli carrots. I'm a fan of Connor Crickmore at Neversink Farm. This is a lot of what they grow. I believe our soil's similar to his, maybe not quite so sandy, but it is more of a sandy soil. So hopefully these will work just as well as they do for him. And his customers seem to like it, so I don't know why ours wouldn't, because who doesn't love fresh carrots at the end of the day? As I said, I did get a lot of pepper seeds. I'll just list these off real quick. Go from there. So I got some Crimson Lee hot peppers. I got a couple packs of those. I got some Bangkok hybrid hot peppers, some Helios habaneros. I got some Red Ember. I believe that's a chili. I got Jedi, which is I believe that's a jalapeno. Without looking at it, I got some Goddess sweet peppers. 2 packs of that. Lunchbox orange. That's the only packet I was able to get until I reordered. Flavor Burst bell peppers, Hungarian hot wax, 2 of those, and I got some Ace F1 bell peppers as well. So we've got quite a few different types of peppers to grow. I like peppers. Also, I thought that it would really help make the farm stand colorful as well, especially if you're not just doing green, but with your oranges and your yellows and your reds as well. It really would make the market stand look quite nice. So some more of our root crops. So I've got some. I'm gonna brutalize this, I guess, but some Hakurei hybrid turnips, some Javelin parsnips, some Albion parsnips, and some, what are these? These are purple top white globe turnips as well. So just add to some of our root crops. Got some space spinach. Here's some more of our guardsman bunching onions. Pole beans. So I've got 2 packs of pole beans. I went with the Monte Gusto pole beans. We'll try those out and see what they go. It looked like it would grow good in our climate based on the research that we were able to do through the Johnny site. We've got some kale to go along with our calibration mix, of course. So we've got our winter boar, we've got red boar, white Russian, as well as red Russian. So we're going to try those 4 out and see what sells, see what grows best here, what doesn't bolt, everything else, and go from there. For cucumbers, we went with Nokia. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's a longer cucumber that we can do in the cat tunnels. I got a couple packs of those, and we went with the Max Pack F1 pickling cucumbers. So we'll have those out in the field, and hopefully they produce really well for us. We tried some cucumbers in the garden last year. We didn't get very good pollination on them at all. I tried it. Hopefully it's better here on a market farm standpoint. Our Swiss chard, we got some bright lights Swiss chard. I only went with the bright lights because it kind of gives you the rainbow anyways, and I think that'll sell good. So here we've got different squashes that we're going to grow, some summer and winter squash. So we've got Golden Glory F1. I was able to get that as well. Some Bonbon Buttercup winter squash. What is this? Okay, so this is a hybrid winter squash. It's JSW 6823 PMR F1. So it's the organic variety of that. So it's quite the name through Johnny's. So we've got that as well. That is a butternut squash. We got Autumn Delight acorn squash. I also got some Slick Pick yellow summer squash. We got some Dunja. It's a hybrid zucchini squash, or just a zucchini, as well as some spaghetti squash. So next we've got our beets. So I was able to get some Cebetto. There's a round beet. I got a couple of those. I got some Cylindra. They're a longer, good for canning and whatnot. Cylindra beets, as well as some Boulder. Thought we'd try those 3 out, see what sells, and go from there. Okay, last 3. So we got some sugar snap peas. And then we also got, what do we have here? Some jade bush beans, as well as Goldilocks yellow bush beans. And we'll just plant a bunch of this, pick them as they go, and see what happens. So there you have it. That's the seeds that we ordered for our first year market farm. Again, we probably have more than we need. I hope so anyways, because I don't want to run out. If we have to order some more, if I find that we're going through it, hopefully there's no seed shortage and we can get some more that we need. Hopefully I didn't motor mouth that and get through it a little too quick. There was a lot to go through, so I was just trying to get through it quickly for you. I'll leave some links just to the different sites that we did order from. I won't individualize each vegetable seed that we ordered. If you would like a list of what we ordered, how much we ordered for the 1.3 to 1.5 acres that we're growing on, roughly 250-foot beds is what we're doing. If you would like a list of what we did order, just comment below or email me directly at jjofarms@gmail.com, and I will get that list to you so that you can follow along. As for what's going to grow and what's going to sell, you'll just have to follow along with us and see how this first year goes. All right, everyone, thanks for stopping by. I hope this was beneficial to you. Please comment below, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow along as we do our first year family market garden. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.